made the comment that replacements are more trying than originals. Why do you think that that made Sarah so mad?
Honestly, I don't know why it would make Sarah so mad. I just think that it was a gate for her to have beef towards someone to want to turn up the house, because everyone was getting along, everyone was cool. Like, I mean, of course, everyone has their little petty ass arguments. You know, we're women, we stay in the house with each other, so of course we're gonna argue. Did you move that? Put that up. Like, throw that away. Like, but she wanted us to turn up, like rah la, like all up in somebody's face. So I guess she was bored. Like she said, she was bored. So she wanted to turn up, and it was like we all came in the same day. So she was like, what other reason could I have to be mad at someone besides, this? And I honestly think that she saw Gigi as a threat. I do. I don't know why, but I do.
So when it was the wrestling match between her and Tiana, what exactly led up to that?
I missed that, and I was absolutely drunk that night. Last thing I remember was before me getting so drunk was telling Teresa, because Teresa was my roommate. So I was like, when I get back to the room, I'm going to give you this because of this. And Teresa was like, okay, that's cool. Throw that. Throw that money. I'll pay for this, and then blah, 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 blah. Me and Teresa had our situation taken care of. Nobody else needed to enter. Nobody else needed to be a part of it. But, of course, you don't see everything. And what I found out later on was that Stephanie didn't have her money. So they wanted to cover up for Stephanie. They wanted to make the little black girl look like the broke bitch. So they was like, we're going to pin it all up on Jazz. Let's make so they just tried to pick on anything like Mylan said, So
when you say they, do you mean the cast or the producers?
Both.
When Sarah said she was jumped by the house, do you believe she was jumped?
I don't think she was jumped. I think the word jump gets used out of content a lot of times, because to me, being jumped is being brutally abused, fetus position, balled up, honestly, I can't speak on what everybody else did. I'm guessing everyone pulled her hair, or when she was running up, somebody pulled her hair. Then when somebody else let go of her hair, somebody else pulled her hair, or two people was pulling her hair at the same time. Whatever the case may have been, her hair was being pulled. It wasn't like a girl was pulling her hair and someone else was socking her or something like that. You know what I mean? But, I mean, if she want to say she got jumped because it was more than one girl on her, then, okay, so when Sarah got jumped, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, no, I don't feel like she was jumped.
Did you ever fight Sarah at all?
Yeah, me and Sarah actually fought a few times that night, more times than what they even showed. And, the actual fight is, most of our fights mushed up together. So it's a piece of this fight, a piece of that fight. We're going to put it together and make this fight one fight. And it's it's not even what happened right after that. See, Sarah's hair is up, her hair is down, her hair is this way, her hair is that way. And it's how did that happen right after? Dang, she quick. So.
Why exactly did you ask Gigi or to tap you in that fight?
The reason why I told Gigi to tap me in was because I just was fed up, one, with that they don't show how I always was getting put in the middle of every situation. Every time an argument was going on or every time something was going on, it was always ask Jazz, or Jazz was there, or Jazz, remember when I told you? And then it's why do you need me to write your check? Why I gotta sign it for you? You remember what you said. You know what you did. Why you need me to say? You was there when you said it. So why can't you tell it? So I just was fed up. On top of that, drunk, wasted. Patron is not my friend. Every time I drank Patron, it just was always a bad night. It's just always a bad night. So I'm just like beyond wasted. Sarah keeps on bringing up my name. Sarah keeps on saying this, that. And then she kept on picking on Gigi. And it's like, okay, we get it. You're mad that Gigi said that replacements are stronger than originals. Okay, well, clearly that's what they told her. So if that's what they told her, then you don't need to be mad at Gigi. You need to be mad at whoever you need to be mad at, because Gigi just reporting what she was told. So how could you be mad at her? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm just like, you can't keep on being mad at that. Now, if Gigi kept saying it and she kept on pushing it in your face and kept on saying, well, that's why I'm still here, because I'm stronger than you. You know, like if she would have been throwing it at you, then it's like, okay, be mad. Yeah, she trying to dub you right now. You should be mad, you know? But she wasn't. So it's like, get over it. So I just was over the whole, that's bullying. Picking on someone, making them feel uncomfortable, that's bullying. Not talking to someone because you don't like them, that's just you being you, not wanting to talk to somebody. Bullying is when someone comes into a room or when someone's in your presence, you do whatever is possible to make them feel small or make them feel like they're less than what they are. And I felt like that's what Sarah was doing to Gigi. And it's like, get over it. It's over. And, you know, it's like, you got that one friend that just keeps on saying that one joke over and over, and it's like, okay, we got it the first time, it was funny, like, next, it was like that. So everybody's blowing up the situation, everyone's instigating it. So it's like, look, everybody's arguing, I'm trying to go to sleep, like, Gigi, look, if you're not gonna take off on her right now, I am, because this is getting out of control. So Gigi, tap me in. It wasn't like Gigi tapped me in because Gigi just finished. Like, Gigi wasn't even saying nothing to her. Sarah was just in her face. I got tapped in because I wanted to be tapped in, because I felt like, Sarah, you keep on picking on her, I'm going to pick on you. That's just how I was feeling. I was taking up for who at the time, yes, was my friend. Like, when you go to a new school, you meet new friends. You have to develop friends. You have to develop people that you're gonna hang out with, who you want to be with. Like, that's just life. Like, and Gigi was one of my friends, and I felt like Sarah was my friend too at the time in the house. She was my friend too, but what she was doing was wrong, and I told her, and she wanted to keep doing it, so I picked the right side.
So was it the next day that the fight between Mimi and Sarah happened? Was that the next day?
Yeah, Mimi and Sarah was like literally the next afternoon. It was like the whole, when me and Sarah came back from the hotel. Yeah, we had to go to a hotel that me and Sarah was wilding. It's so funny to me now that I think about it, because you could tell that we didn't want to fight each other, because we're like pushing each other. It's like I was fighting my homegirl. It's like, you know, you don't want to fight your homegirl, but it's like, my nigga, I'm going to have to slap you around a little bit because you don't get it right now. So we're going to have to. But after this, we may be able to be cool, but I'm not talking to you for a few days because you tripping out. Like, that's how I was feeling at the moment. It's like, why don't you understand? Leave this girl alone. Like, that's what it was. So when they brought us back from the hotel, I saw her and I'm like, she's still here. Like, why are you still here? You know? But, I was kind of getting over it. I'm like, okay, Sarah's going to stay. She's going to be here. Whatever. Get over it, you know? But she was still talking. She still wanted to play the victim. And, oh, my gosh, everyone jumped me. You guys pulled my hair, blah, 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 blah. So I really don't know what happened. All I know is from when I came back and everyone was telling me that she came up to them like, oh, Sarah came up to us and was like, look at all this hair you pulled out, blah, 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 blah. And Tiana's like, okay, so what do you want to do? Like, you're telling me that I pulled out this hair, so what do you want to do? Like, you want me to glue it back in, or do you want to fight? Like, which one you want to do? And she didn't say nothing. So Mimi's upstairs getting dressed, getting ready to do what she's about to do, and she's not even mic'd. And here comes Sarah up there, want to talk to Mimi or press Mimi and be big and bad with Mimi because she's up there by herself. And Mimi said from the beginning, like, I'm not a fighter. Like, you know, like, I'm a bad girl because I'm a freak, I'm crazy. Like, you know, I'm a jokester. Like, you know, like, that I'm not a fighter. So right off back, everybody knows Mimi's not going to try and, like, you know, throw up their hands with nobody. So I felt like, me personally, my opinion from the whole scenario, I thought that Sarah was trying to go up there and, like, you know, like, Dub Mimi, like, you know, like, yeah, I know I can get you, like, you know, so it's good. You up here by yourself? Oh yeah, I'm about to wash you. Like, that's what I thought Sarah was trying to do, and it like backfired, like went the other way.
Why do you think that producers made Mimi leave first?
I think they made Mimi leave first to like teach us a lesson, and to also see what we were gonna do. Because like we would talk about it a lot, like, oh, if one of us got sent home, or if this and that and that and this, and it's like, you're recorded, you're being recorded, so it's like they hear everything that you're saying. So I feel like sometimes they would do little things or throw little things out there just to see how we would react or see what we would do.
From when Mimi left, when Sarah left, how long?
That was the same day. Okay. Mimi left that morning, Sarah left that night.
Were you sad to see them go?
Honestly, not really. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was happy that Sarah left, but then I was thinking like, dang, not like that, but I was like, dang, who we gonna fuck with? Like, not like that, but you know what I mean? It's like that little sister you want to pick on, like, because, you know, she's gonna do whatever you want, or, you know, like, it was kind of like, dang, but then at the same time, it was like, oh, okay, good. Now we can actually have fun, like, no worries. Because we were mad at Sarah for, like, almost a week before, like, you know, it got real crazy. We were like, go home already.